everyone, Akuni here, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going over my 2021 June whips and finished projects. For those of you who don't know, whips means work in progress, a term used in many crafting hobbies and professions. This video will show off my current whips and finished projects for June and any projects I've finished in the last 30 days. Just a note, I'll be only showing whips of things I've worked on in the past month, so a project I worked on in May, but not June, will not be shown. Now, without further ado, let's get started. As always, I always need to show off the chapstick cozies that I do. These technically are not finished yet, but I'm counting them as finished because, you know, all I have to do is just sew in the loose ends, and yeah, compared to everything else that's in my box, yeah, it's just a few. Those are always such easy projects to whip up, and I really don't have to think much when doing them. So it's a nice deviation from what the quote-unquote, you know, varying patterns are. So, yeah. Alright, and then next, I have finished the beer koozies. This one has the bottom, and this one does not. It might look better, Mr. and Mrs. I embroidered the white on, and yeah, wedding gift part like 1 out of 18, I don't know how much I'm gonna send them, but yeah, it's for friends who are getting married this year. So yeah, and then I've been working on a few little appliques. I have a little ghost here, and then I have a little sea star, or it could just be a regular star, you know, that works too. But yeah, I forget whose ghost pattern this is, but I will leave a link in the description box below, so you guys can also use the same pattern. Because again, I'm sorry, I am blanking on who this is from. And then star is just, I've been cleaning up my own patterns, so I've been trying out a few, seeing if they're still worth it, and as you can tell, this one still is. I have also finished a set of wrist warmers. So they go up to about halfway up the forearm, and are in a red, a pink, and a white. So I am planning on donating these at the end of the year when my mom and I donate all of the hats and scarves that we've made, because, you know, everyone needs warm hands and wrists in the wintertime, and you know what? I will help people achieve that. If you are interested in joining us in donating things, you can also contact your local shelter, pet shelter, homeless shelter, women's shelter, any of those. Just contact them and see what they need. Whether it's toiletries, whether it's men's coats, whether it's hats and scarves. Just make sure that you are the change you want to see in the world. Next, I made a little balloon. I want to say this is Club Crochet's pattern. I will also put this in the description box below, so you can also make your own balloon. And I made a really long tail. I probably should not have made it that long, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. And then my last finished project is my test for, I know what it looks like. No, it's not that. This was me testing out a pattern for a Catnip Mouse. Obviously, it does not exactly show what I wanted to show without looking like something else. So, back to the drawing board. I'm going to find a few other patterns and try those out, and I will get back to you about that. But how it's been explained to me with catnip toys for cats, for crocheted at least, when you stuff it, you alternate layers of stuffing and catnip. So, unless you add Velcro or a button enclosure or a zipper, there's really no way to replenish the catnip, but then it just becomes a stuffed toy once the catnip's, run its course. So, alright, that is it for the finished projects. Heading over to the whips, I only have 2 this month. I made another square for my turquoise and gray blanket, which you guys have seen in the past. I have like 12 other squares I have to add to the blanket and see how much farther I should go. But, last month's color was turquoise, so I figured what better way to, what better way to showcase the color than to add to a blanket where it's the dominant color. And then my absolutely last thing for whips is a Rupee. I have yet to do the embroidery and sew it together, so that's, still a work in progress. But yeah, it'll get done eventually. So that is it for my June whips and finished projects. If you liked what you saw, make sure to hit that follow button. Wait, we're on YouTube. That's a subscribe button. Ding dong that notification bell. I try to get these out on a semi-regular basis, but as you can tell from when this video is going up, which would be, the near end of July, yeah, I got some work cut out for me. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful time zone. Until next time, my lovelies.